Hi drummers, hope you're well. Right, just a quick one for you about playing with a two-handed or double-handed triplet feel, or 12/8 feel if you like. Something like this. And so on. Now, shout out to channel member David, who was asking about this, and also superstar drumming student Liz, who was actually working on this groove as well for a different song. David was asking about Call Me by Blondie. Now, on the original version of Call Me, Clem Burke, the incredible drummer, one of my all-time favourite drummers, is playing a shuffle, a true shuffle. So he's playing... Now, David, channel member David, he sent me a link to this video of Clem Burke playing with the Blondie tribute band, the Bootleg Blondie. Great band by the sounds of it. And Clem Burke was actually playing with them. And it seems like he does, when he plays this song live, he actually switches from a shuffle, which remember is a triplet feel, but with the middle note of each triplet, the trip, if you like, missed out. A shuffle is 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So he switches from that, which he played on the original, to something more like I just played, which is a triplet, a true triplet feel. So you play every triplet. There's loads of songs that have this feel, sort of hand-to-hand or single-stroke roll style triplet feel. The live version of Call Me by Blondie. The song Liz was playing was a song called Time and Again by the Blue Tones. 100 Mile High City, which I did a video about a while ago, by Ocean Colour Scene. Normally when drummers play, I think this was programmed in the first place, but when drummers play Part-Time Lover by Stevie Wonder, it's got that feel that goes... should have rehearsed that before I did it just then, but yeah, you got the idea. Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, ba, against that hi-hat feel. So another one is When the Going Gets Tough, the Tough Get Going by Billy Ocean. Loads of songs have that feel. So it's very closely related to a shuffle, isn't it? But rather than 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and you've got 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So how do we go about playing this? David was asking, do I start with the left stick so then the right stick hits the snare drum? Because I think drummers will often think that, if right-handed drummers will often think that, because if you're used to playing like 16th note feel, like Duran Duran style, I can see why you would think, well, it must be the right stick comes across to hit the snare drum. And you can do that. So you can go, if you're right-handed, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right for 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. But I personally don't. And if you're right-handed, I would say by default, we're going to go single stroke roll. And in that case, because if you're lucky, you've got 2 limbs to play the drums with, and there are 3 notes on each beat, what will happen is you'll go right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. So again, for the right-handed drummer, single stroke roll, leading with your right stick on the count of triplets. The left stick will come and hit the snare drum on the 2 and the 4. I'll play it real slow now. So 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. 1, 2, 3. That's the feel, man. So evenly, or cucumber. But the point is, single stroke roll. You could do it with other stickings, but evidently from watching Clem Burke play out, there's loads of good videos of him playing this type of groove on Call Me live version. He's left stick across to the snare drum. When you go to the drum fills, the single stroke flow just continues. It's a really lovely style to play, I think, because you can make changes to the sticking as you go, but actually you can get a great feel going, I think, by just going, again, single stroke roll all the way. So I'll do some grooves and fills, and all the way through here, I'm not going to change. I'm going to play a 4 on the floor bass drum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to play those 8th note triplets all the way with my sticks. So here we go. 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1. Drum fill. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4. I'll go a bit faster. So at the heart of the thing, obviously the variations as you go, but the heart of the thing is that single stroke roll. Now, obviously, the core skill to get comfortable with, especially if you're going to play the Call Me thing, like the live version of Call Me, is that triplet, single stroke, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, one stick then the other, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Obviously, when you play triplets with a single stroke roll, the lead hand, the hand that lands on the beat, so to speak, will alternate. So 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3. So the core skill is that with a bass drum locked in at 4 on the floor. So here's the thing that I say on every video pretty much. It depends where you're at with your drumming. You might have been playing for a long time and that's no big thing. Or that might be completely new, in which case, obviously go slow, present the information. Don't miss out the bit where you learn it, right? Present your hands and feet and brain working together with the information first before you play it fast and declare that it's too hard. Like, go slow, man. Show your hands and your feet what's going on. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, right, left, right, left, right, left. Because that's the core skill. That's what it's all about. If you can get to that point, get comfortable and relax, then you got to work it up. And as ever, I always think there's so much mileage, and I've said this over and over again. I'm just going to keep saying it because I just think it's true. There's so much mileage in a single stroke roll if you move around the kit, especially when you then get into playing accents and that kind of stuff. I'm not even really thinking in those terms here, but obviously you can then go on to add accents in place. And obviously that's the core skill. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. If you've got that down, you then move over to the hi-hat. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And to give yourself the backbeat, the big hit on the snare drum on 2 and 4, your left stick, this is assuming you're right-handed, and your right stick's playing first on beat 1, your left stick will come across on 2 and 4. So 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Some other cool options once you've got that feel down. This is something that Clem Burke does quite a bit on the live version of Call Me. He'll take his right stick over to the ride. So he's playing the same coordination. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. He'll then go up to the ride bell. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Again, I can't say it enough times, it's still a single stroke roll. Nothing has changed except for the position of your sticks. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And quite often then what he'll do is, as you can hear, I'm sort of trying to recreate there, he'll lift up the left foot on the hi-hat a little bit. Most often, it seems, he'll just lift it up so as to close it, to close the hi-hat as he hits the bass drum to create that psh, just at the end of the beat each time, like this. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's quite a fun little sound and features in the live version of Call Me. And another good option as well is to take that left stick that's playing on the hi-hat and move it to a ghosted snare drum. Play it quietly on the snare. This can be right stick hi-hat. Or right stick ride. Or they're a combination of those. And the right stick ride, left stick snare, quiet ghosted snare is more towards the 100 mile high city by Ocean Colour Scene. Which a video of which I've done about, and I'll link below. So that's that. Hopefully that makes sense, David, and shout out to that. I have mentioned that groove quite a bit before, so I would describe that as a double-handed or two-handed or single-stroke roll triplet feel. They're triplets if you're in 4/4. So if you're counting in simple time, 1, 2, 3, 4, there'll be 3 evenly spaced notes across the beat. If you're in 4/4, that's why I'm counting 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Like I said as well, you could just as easily be counting in compound time here, where a dotted quarter note is the default, and in which case they're not triplets as such, they're just regular eighth notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I never really liked counting up to 12. I always thought 11 was a real pain because it's all those syllables, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And just, I'm a drummer, man. Like most drummers, I get a nosebleed if I count to more than 4. So 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. I know they don't have to be counted as triplets, but that's how I prefer to do it. And it's a really lovely groove, I think. If you've not played that feel before, I can't stress it enough. Before you start trying to hammer it out on the kit, just go on your practice pad or on your snare drum. Left, right, left, right, left. Just get some fluency going there. Obviously, if you are fluent there, go nuts. I think I get why Clem Burke as well switched from the shuffle to that. It just has a bit more balls to it, doesn't it? It just has a bit more like urgency. It's kind of insistent. It's kind of relentless, isn't it? So I get why he did it. Just that little bit more energy than a shuffle, which we tend to associate a bit more with like maybe a blues rock kind of thing. I think they both work great. And I think on balance, if I was playing this song live, I would go with that triplet feel as well. So that's that. If you can think of any other cool songs, by the way, that have this feel, there's quite a lot out there when you start thinking about it. Let us know. And like shout out to Dave. I'll say Liz, check out Time and Again by the Blue Tones. That's a much lighter overall feel, but it's the same sort of vibe. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. And it's a really underrated groove, I think, really beautiful groove. So shout out to David and Liz, thanks for watching as always. Really appreciate it. Please like, share and subscribe. Thanks a million to all the amazing people who've bought me a coffee to support this channel. If you found these videos useful or helpful or feel positive about them and you're in a position to and would like to support this channel, please consider buying a coffee. You can do so at the link which is posted above or below in the video description, depending where you're watching this. Or like David, you can become a channel member. As a channel member, you're supporting this channel on an ongoing basis and getting a load of cool stuff in return. I think it's cool anyway. Ongoing drum support for your drumming. So you can message me anytime. I'll message you back. I'll send you video responses, do my best to answer your questions, like I did here for David. You get priority requests for future videos, like David here, and a whole lot of other things, including a complimentary Zoom session or face-to-face session at first, access to future sessions if you want to book them in from there, a complimentary practice plan. So I will write for you personally a practice plan based on where you're at with your drumming and where you want to go, a head, heart and hands practice plan. You can work on that plan. I'll update that for you as often as you like, as you go along. What lots of channel members do is they do their practice. They send me their practice videos. I do a fun thing where I sit at my kitchen table usually every day now and watch people's practice videos and hopefully give them some helpful feedback. We'll update your practice plan as you go, and it's a lovely, lovely way to work. So if that sounds like it was of interest to you, or you also get notation and practice along versions like you'll get over on the channel members page just now for tutorial videos, plus members videos and loads of other stuff as well. So if it sounds like it'd be of interest, again, details, it says buy me a coffee, become a member here, either above or below, depending where you're watching this. And thanks for watching as always. Really appreciate it. Any questions, give us a shout. See you soon.